Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. This is gonna be odds and ends 96. We're gonna take a closer look at some mainline and premium diecast that was featured in my video show and tell 189. Without further ado, we're gonna go with the Matchbox mainline. Like I don't even have the turntable on. Okay, like I said, this Matchbox mainline got the 1970 Ford Ranchero that debuted in mainline NBX Road Trip 2023, designed by Abe Lugo. This is the mainline NBX Road Trip version, yeah. So it's got the metal flake green detailed trim and sides, chrome plastic, base, clear windows, black interior, and this particular model is based on the front clip, of course, is based on the front, the Ford. I don't even think it was a Grand Torino then, or just a Torino. Eventually, would change to I think the LTD. I think. Next, we move on. These got detailed tail lights, of course. No headlights. It's pretty good for what it is. Nice paint job. So you got details. You got the gas cap right there. I like the way they did this one with the bumpers and stuff. Even though this is plastic painted chrome, it looks good. Bumpers and stuff. They did a great job on this one. Next, we got Hot Wheels mainline. We're gonna start off with the Audi Quattro. This is the 1987 uh, make model casting. Debuted in HW Turbo 2024. Designed by Fraser Campbell. This is the first color variation with detailed headlights and trim. You got the logos on the side. Quattro on the license plate. Probably not. Yeah, stylized. Look like more European license plate. Dark tint. You can't tell if this is a right hand drive or a left hand drive. Clear windows. The windows ain't clear. They tinted to me. It's definitely a left hand. Yeah, left hand drive. So it's American spec, U.S. spec. Black interior. 10 SP wheels. The real Audi Quattro was produced from 1980 to 1991. I remember I used to jog to the waterfront when I was a teenager on Saturday mornings, and there was a neighborhood next next to my neighborhood. Like you going towards the my neighborhood was pretty. You might as well say lower middle class. That was kind of going into the upper middle class area, and I don't know who owned that house, but it was a white Audi Quattro in the driveway. And I fantasized about having that car. was a young man and probably living in that house, you know. Motivation for me basically to graduate and do other things, get out of my neighborhood. So eventually I would have an uncle who had an Audi 5000 and my father got one. My cousin was constantly driving his my uncle's Audi 5000, his father's car. May he rest in peace. Yeah, let's move on. Enough yapping. It's a well executed design. Of course, they have the 80, I think it's the 86 or late 80s version of the Quattro, which is usually used for rally racing, just like that one. But next, we have the Alfa Romero GT V6 3 liter. Debuted in Retro Races 2023. Designed again. Fraser Campbell name come up. Factory Fresh 2024. Light gray. Black interior. I'm sorry, black and red stripes on sides with black Hot Wheels logo. It got a black plastic base. Smoke tint windows. Oh, that's my name. Black interior. I think that's L4 wheels. Also known as the Alfa Romero Alfetta. I guess that's what they call it in Italy or Europe. Produced from 1972 to 1987. Only 212 models of this car were built in order to make the car eligible for professional racing events in Europe. So I don't think we got this car in the States. Is it a Euro? Is it a Euro spec? No, it looked like the I can't find it, John. It looked like it is a Euro spec. To me, it looked like the. No, the steering wheel's on the left. For some reason, I thought the steering wheel was on the right. Got them aero disc like wheels. Headlights and the grill is done, but the tail lights are not done. Last vehicle we got from the Hot Wheels main line is the Vespa 90 Super Sprint that debuted in Factory Fresh 2024. Designed by Craig Calhoun, a name I never heard before. Probably newer to the Hot Wheels design staff. And this is that version in Mazda red. Of course, it's the first color variation. And it has white Hot Wheels logo on the side. Vespa on the front. Red metal base. Has a black seat. MCCR wheels. The Vespa 90 Super Sprint was introduced in 1965. Had a 90cc two-stroke single-cylinder engine and only made 6 horsepower. But it's an iconic scooter. It had other designs, but it's iconic scooter. Italian, if I remember right. So I only picked this up because I know what a Vespa is and kind of iconic. It kind of could have put headlights right there, but oh well. It is what it is. It's cool that they stand up now. It's one of the reasons why I didn't collect stuff like this. Glad they made it so it could stand on its own. Next, we're gonna go right into the premium. We got the car culture 2-pack. First up, we got the 87 Sierra Ford Sierra Cosworth. They debuted in Retro Races 2022. Designed by Rio Asada. This is the Ford Car Culture 2-pack 2024 version in red. It has Shell and Ford logo on sides, hood and rear, 87 on sides and hood, Shell logo on sides, detailed headlights and taillights, black metal base. Smoke tint windows, black interior, GRR6 SPM wheels. That's a long title for them wheels. High performance version of this car that was intended to replace the Ford Cortina in Europe and the Taurus. Is that a Taurus or something like that in Europe. Yeah, both of them in Europe. It's two different cars, not the Taurus. We never got this car, so I think it's a Taurus or something like that. A European model. I never heard of it. This bad boy had a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline four engine. Kind of iconic. Well-known rally car, racing car. Next, we got the other car from that 2-pack, and I think I have a version of this that was when it was Team Transport 93 Ford Escort RS Cosworth from Hot Wheels. It debuted in Hot Wheels Boulevard 2023, designed by Mark Jones. This is the Ford Car Culture 2-pack 2024 variation, of course, in white, detailed headlights, taillights, various manufacturer and sponsor logos with the iconic racing livery. It has a black metal base, light smoke tint windows. What's that? It has a white roll cage. I think black interior. WRRA wheels. In real life, of course, it's well known rally racing car. The body style was used from 1992 to 1996. I actually had a relative who had he was married to my cousin. Well, he was a very good dude, man. He was taught me a lot as a teenager because he was in the Navy. So and he had like a 90. I want to say he had a 94 Escort. Nothing like the ones in Europe, but it was 5-speed and everything. And he used to take that thing on the highway. It used to move. Dominant in Group A Rally Championship racing, powered by a 2-liter Cosworth turbocharged inline four engine. And what else can you say? Next, we got the 66 Chevelle from Team Transport. Debuted in Vintage Racing 2011, designed by Junai May. This is the Car Culture Team Transport 2024 version in red, white, and blue, with 66 on the sides and a roof and various logos on the sides. Detailed headlights and taillights. It has a Zamac base, basically unpainted metal. Light smoke tint windows, gray interior, has gray RR Steelies. My dad owned, I want to say he owned a 60, he owned 68. I think he did. No, my mother did. My mother owned a Chevelle. My father owned the Impalas. And my mom, she had like I want to say she had a 69 Chevelle. I think she had a 69. So, it's pretty cool. Next, we do the ramp truck. 72 Chevy ramp truck, debuted in Car Culture Team Transport 2023, designed by Mark Jones. Car Culture Team Transport, yeah, 63, number 63, I guess, 2024. Same Car Culture set as the Chevelle. Blue, white trim with black stripes on both sides. Not shy on front and rear. Blue. I guess that's on the license plate. Not shy. Okay. Blue Chevy, and you got all that detail. Detail headlights and taillights. Metallic gray metal base. C&K series produced by General Motors. Oh, it's got RR ag wheels. I forgot that. Yeah, part of the C&K series trucks from General Motors, produced from 1959 to 2002. Flatbed is part of that second generation, known as the Action Line series, produced from 1967 to 1972. The C series was rear wheel drive, and the K series was 4x4. This is a C series. Okay, yeah. Even though it doesn't say it. And I had this Chevelle here, just for size. This is 1967 Chevelle from Johnny Lightning. Yeah, Johnny Lightning from 2015. Just to see this different sizes. So they got pretty much the size of it right. Because the only thing that really changed was the headlights and taillights. Body style pretty much stayed the same from 66 to 67. So they did a good job. Last but not least, we had this 65 Mustang from Johnny Lightning. And it's part of the James Bond Pop Culture series. This is from Thunderbolt. And it's actually from 2022. Had some old stock from Release 3 back then. But I didn't have this, and I pretty much had some other James Bond cars. I had Aston Martin, I have a Jaguar, and I definitely have a Lotus from Johnny Lightning from that series, James Bond. And just to contrast the size, this is a green light that I got not too long ago. So it's from 2023, and it's a 65 too, 65 Mustang. So GT. Just one is base, and one is kind of got some aftermarket, kind of more intended for racing, I guess. And that's pretty much it. That has been it's an N96. Want to thank the subscribers for holding me down as always. Man, it's been, if only you knew, I've been really going through it. I mean, I think we all do, you know. But I'm doing better than I was a couple of weeks ago. Um, Things just happen, man. Life happens. Haven't really been on the pegs like that. But like I always say, this is not the best diecast channel. It's not the worst either. The model here is to show a little love for the diecast. I wanna, if random viewers happen upon this channel, I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button, hit the like or dislike button, leave a comment behind. And I just want to wish everybody peace and blessings, man. Big Dappuccino signing out.